Alrighty, race fans, about 40 seconds to go, and we're going to go racing here at Iowa Motor Speedway in the Area 51 Truck Series. Welcome everyone to tonight's coverage. This is off-season race here tonight when we go green here in about 8 minutes. I hope you enjoyed the new countdown timer. Here we go, 8 minutes remaining here in practice here as they're working their way around. We got the camera on the 88 truck of Mr. Fail. Hope y'all have had fun listening to the music, getting ready to go here. Short race here tonight, shorter than normal, about 50 laps or so. Now keep in mind, these guys, this race at Iowa, very important as when we come back here in just a little over, right at 2 weeks here, we'll be coming back to Iowa for the first race here on the channel. We're going to learn a lot tonight about what these guys think about this speedway. Who's going to be fast here all night long? That's going to be the question. Again, basically a 50-lap sprint race. Not going to learn much about the long run speed, but definitely should be interesting. Also, something brand new tonight, and we're getting ready to bring it up. Let's go to Mr. Bud Steele's truck. Testing has begun for photos on the channel. Now, this is how this is going to work. All the photos tonight will be perfect. This is Mr. Bud's. Probably the best one that I've got. I've been testing a couple of formats with it, and it's going to be up to you guys at home and the league to decide which way that you like it. Here's a couple examples. Mr. Bud's still there. Also, when the season starts, we'll have season stats for him. And here's another example. Mr. Spell. There's Mr. Spells along with Mr. Johnson over here. Couple of different styles that I've been playing around with. And Mr. Brooks, there's Mr. Brooks. So that's just a couple of them. A couple of them has not been done yet. And again, I've still got to do some work to get it kind of dialed into what I would like it to be. Me personally, I think Bud's came out the best here so far. So let me know at home what you guys think, because that's going to be a very important layer to this before we get ready to get this season going. All right, enough playing with the new toys. Also tonight, you're going to have a new running order. That is another thing that I'm going to need your guys' input on. What do you, the viewers, like? That's going to be my question here to you tonight. This is all about the viewers, this race right here, and some learning. We will be using this running order right here tonight. Something totally different than I normally use. I normally use the interval ticker. But we're going to try this running order out and see if you guys like that better. Me personally, I think I like the ticker better, but we'll see. It's up to you guys, the fans at home. As always, here on Extreme Sim TV, I want to do whatever you guys like more than anything else. But enough yakking about the new stuff and whatnot. Let's get ready to go racing here in just a few moments. As we got cars on track here. And that's what all of this is about. So here we go as they work their way around the speedway. Well, I didn't see one camera adjustment that's going to have to be made. Looking at the 11 machine right there of John Brill out there on track right now. Miss Maria. You like Bud's better? I like Bud's the best as well. I would agree with Miss Maria Crow there. Bud's does look probably the best out of all of them. Wait, Maria, are you saying that because you're biased to who it is, or do you like the photo itself? All right. Well, we're going to get ready to go green flag racing here in just a little bit. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to go down for a national anthem right real quick. We'll be back here in just a moment. Alright, we're back here. We're just going to use the running order here for practice. Then race time we'll go to actual intervals. But you see from practice times here, very, very close. Bud Steele right there with Jack. James Brooks in that top three, just a little bit off as well. All three trucks pretty close. Then you got Mr. Johnson there also. Oh no, Logan. Around goes Logan in that 63 truck. Well, 1 minute left until qualifying. And we'll get them rolling here tonight for this little shootout this evening. Should be a lot of fun. I expect a lot of good racing action out here out of Kansas. As always, a sporty little racetrack, and he tends to put on a good show. Here about a minute away from race time. And that camera has got to fix before next time we come here. Alright, everyone is doing pretty well from what I've seen. The trucks look pretty stable out here tonight. Just as I say that Logan in the outside wall back there coming out of 2. Logan already having trouble here tonight. Logan's had bad luck the last time we were out in the trucks. Gonna have to get it figured out here tonight and have a good run. Build that confidence up a little bit before we get into the season. In just a little while. Alright, 13 seconds and we'll go to qualifying. Here for the Area 51 Racing League Truck Series. Mr. David out there rolling down the back straightaway in that number 50 machine. Checkered flying out on practice. We'll get them grouped up and get them going for qualifying here in just a moment. Alright, qualifying order coming right up. 5 minutes for qualifying. You see Ted rolling out on the racetrack. Logan rolling as well, already coming through 3 and 4. We'll take a look here. Logan coming out of turn number 4, taking his first lap here on the speedway for qualifying. On board with Logan as he comes out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Coming to the stripe here in just one moment. Out at turn number 4, got a little bit high across the stripe. And 21.927, 21.927. Taking a look there at Bud Steele in that Navy Area 51 machine. Charles Johnson right there behind Logan. Now Ted Decker. And these guys rolling in right behind Logan. Logan with a good lap. And Bud Steele going to come home 22.146. Robert Richards in the 5 machine right now. Now he'll take over second. Nobody knocked Logan off the top of the board yet. Logan still on top of the board. 21.927 is the time to beat with 3 minutes remaining. Paul Patterson sitting at the end of pit road. Looks like we got Mr. John as his truck loads in here on the 08 machine. Global Poker 08 machine rolling out right now. See what he can do. Again, this race right here, crucial to these guys, as we'll be coming back here in just a couple of weeks for the race that counts within the season here. So, big chance tonight to learn a lot, figure out what you need to come back. And here it goes. Mr. John into 3 and 4. He'll start his first lap. James Brooks has not took a time as of yet either. Mr. Brooks, they're in the 76 machine. On there, 24.6. He's a little bit off the pace, but he does have a lap on the board. Logan staged at the end of pit road, and we're going to grab a word with him here in just a second. Hey, Logan, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, man. Well, last time we were out, you had a little bit of trouble, and you're coming back here. You got the truck so far on the pole. If it stays there, how's the truck feeling? And how much confidence does this give you going into the season?
It definitely boosted up a little bit, and the setup for qualifying was a little bit different than the race. The race, I felt like I had some speed, but I was using too much tire, so it's just something I'm gonna have to work on through the race.
Alrighty, man. Well, best of luck to you there in that number 63 Monster Energy Chevrolet. Go get them, Logan. Have fun, buddy.
Thank you. Hope everybody enjoys the stream.
Alrighty, my man. See, Logan's just such a nice person. Like, it's hard to root against poor Logan, I swear. Such a nice person. So kind. Alright, well, Paul's sitting at the end of pit road as well. See if we can grab another one since nobody's rolling out. See if we can grab Bud right real quick. Hey, Bud Steele, Matt up in the booth. You got a copy right quick?
Hey, evening, Matt.
Alrighty, man. Well, right now, so far with 25 seconds left in qualifying, you got that truck set in P2. You think you can hold it up there the rest of the evening?
We'll see how long these tires last and who's willing to stay out on them.
Alrighty, man. Pretty short race here tonight. Not very long at all. Pretty much a showdown here tonight.
Yep, should go pretty quick if everybody behaves.
Alrighty, man. Have fun out there, bud.
Thanks, Matt. You too, bud.
Alright, there you have it. Well, we'll go through our starting lineup here in just a moment. Congratulations to Logan grabbing the pole here for this one tonight. And let's take a look at our slide job sales starting a lineup here in just one moment. Alright, here's the picture unveil, Mr. Logan. Sorry, Logan, buddy. That was the best I could do with the one that you fit through me. I'll get his fixed. Outside of him, Mr. Bud Steele. I'm beginning to like the style I've got Bud's in. Honestly, the best. But that's beside the point. Starting third, Robert Richards. Fourth, William. Starting fifth, Charles Johnson. David there, sixth. It's Ted Deckard there, seventh. Michael Lovelace, eighth. Ninth, John Brill. John back there in 10th in the 08. Colin Stewart, 11th. Jack Wallace, 12th. 13th, James Ledford, Dwight Place, 14th. 15th, Michael Spell, James Brooks, 16th. And 17th, Paul Patterson. That's going to be your field here tonight. It's going to be 50 laps here from Iowa Speedway. And if we take a look at the track facts coming into the night, man, oh man, 51 laps are 41 or 45 miles. That's all we're running here tonight. It's going to go by really quick. So you want to keep that truck up front as they're rolling off pit road once again. Alright, here we go. Pace car is out. It'll pick up your pole sitter, Mr. Logan, leading the way here. We get ready to go green here in just a second. One more lap around the iRacing pace car, or behind the iRacing pace car, and then we will go green flag racing here from Iowa. And before we go green here, we're going to run a quick ad, and we'll be back here for the start of the night. All right, as we roll down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Again, Logan going to bring them to green here in that number 63 Monster Energy Chevrolet. He's going to have Bud Steele to his outside. Again, expect the bottom side to work here down into 1 and 2. How long will these tires hang on? Here we go out of 3 and 4. Green flag in the air. We're underway from Iowa. And nice run there. Logan going to pull ahead there into 1 and 2. Kind of exactly what we expected. As, oh, but almost into the outside fence there. It's a ticker on for you guys as we automatically got a battle back here for third. Robert Richards going to take that one over to 33 right there at his bumper. Mr. William Mullins right there with him. Williams back to the inside. Switching it back and forth between the 5 and the 33 truck. See right behind them, that's going to be Charles Johnson trying to slip up into the mix. Already put 2 on the board here tonight. Nice and easy crossover going from Robert to William. And here we go back and forth. The 5 and the 33. Trading spots back and forth here for third right now. Again, last time out, Robert had a little bit of a problem. Ended up, contact there. But Robert did not have a good run the last time. He's trying to make up for it here tonight. He'll move that truck up to third. Right now, though, William back to fourth. Charles Johnson in the top 5. Great run from Charles in that 14 machine. David right there in the 50 as well. Take a look at the top 3 at the top of the lead, at the top of your leaderboard as well. As they run right now, David right now trying to get that number 50 machine into the top 5. Michael Lovelace right there in 7th. John Brill back here in 8th. Meanwhile, Spell about a 10th off your leader. We'll monitor that gap if it gets any closer. But look at the battle back here. Spell along with the 79. Ted right there as well. Spell, Jack Walls, all these guys under a blanket here coming off of turn 4. And contact and around goes the 79 of Ted. Head into the grass. He'll get it back going. No caution. We'll keep them rolling here at Iowa. Now up front, look at this. Logan, all kinds of pressure from behind. Bud Steele in that 53 Navy machine. Trying to close the gap. Bud Steele right there with him. Doing everything he can, just about gets into the back of Logan there. Maybe Logan's truck giving up a little bit here. 8 laps in. Robert Richards closing in from third. We're about to have a 3-truck battle for the top 3 positions. Oh, Bud getting tight off of turn 4. You see him have to really turn that truck down. Here comes Mr. Robert Richards. Trying to make a run here in that Exalta number 5 paint scheme. Bud hanging on right now. What a battle we have. Bud still up front. Or excuse me, in second. Logan up front, and right there is Mr. Robert. Well, what a war out there right now. And if we go on the board, well, look at that as he goes underneath the 53 of Bud Steele, trying to make it work into turn 1 and 2. Robert really pushing the issue and doing a great job of it here. On board, Robert Richards, you see him falling right in line with that number 53 machine. Logan making a mistake off 2. Logan in trouble, and here comes Bud for the race lead. You see the battle right in front of Robert. Robert with a run now off of 4. They'll go side by side down the front straightaway. Robert to the outside. Can he complete the pass? We'll look behind him. He's got a truck coming as well. On board with Robert Richards with this racing action up front. Man, oh man. Here they go into 3 and 4. Robert on the high side. Looks like he's going to complete the pass. able to use the momentum of the outside line to make it happen. And look at Bud, he's going to drop back. Here comes the 33 as well. William to the bottom of the racetrack. He'll try to make the move for third. But look at Bud. He'll have the momentum on the outside, able to carry the momentum off the corner. Bud Steele is going to come back clear here into 3 and 4. Meanwhile, we got a battle for the race lead at the same time as they nearly make contact for third. Robert making the move now on Logan. Can Logan hold Robert off? 14 laps complete. Racing all within the top 5. Here comes Robert Richards with a run. Into 3 and 4. Can he clear Logan? Logan tries to do a crossover. Logan will have the momentum out of forward now. Robert nearly getting in the wall, but he's going to get clear. New race leader, Robert Richards out front. Man, oh man. Taking a look back here from Robert's truck, and we look back at Logan as that battle kind of subsides a little bit. Great racing out here tonight. We drop back John Brill back here in the 11 machine. James Ledford side by side. Now are nearly 3 wide as they get a truck up near the wall. Holy cow. That's the 50 machine of Mr. David. And meanwhile, right now, Bud Steele trying to hang on in that 53%. But he's got Coyotes at the back door right now. Logan drops to 4th. The tire's going away on that number 50 or 63 machine. Bud trying to hang on that Navy Area 51 machine. Both those trucks look like they're starting to fade a little bit here. And a contact and around goes Bud. What a save. Good googly moogly. We'll go back and take a look at it here on board with Bud in just a moment. Man, what a save. Holy cow. Coming out of 4, you see the contact, and you're just going to see that truck go sideways, and Bud find a way. Yep, he just hangs on to it. One more look here. Runs a rear bumper cam. Man, oh man. You see the contact right here. Yep, and that just sent him up in the fence. You see the damage on the truck. It's got a little bit of spoiler damage. It's about all, luckily for Bud. Man. 19 out of 51 complete here tonight. Robert Richards has took over the race lead and has done a great job of it. He's starting to catch some lap traffic here. 20 laps complete. Logan back here struggling a little bit in the 63. Back up to 3rd, but he's going to fall back once again as he's got company below him. Man, oh man, what a war for 20 laps here already. Michael Lovelace right there in 3rd or 5th trying to close the gap. Logan slides up the racetrack. Logan's got the 33 below him. 3 trucks under a blanket here, 21 complete. Logan's actually going to fall back here just a little ways. And that's going to drop him back to 5th. Lovelace gets by. Mullins there as well, and Steele. Your top 3, and look at Johnson nearly getting in contact with Logan. Good googly. I think it was Johnson. Indeed it was. They get it straightened out once again. Wow. What a race here at Iowa so far. And yellow flag on the speedway. We've got a truck around. Hang on just 1 second, folks. We got a truck in the outside wall. That is Mullins around in that number 83. We'll go take a look at Rothbrough, the yellow out. Oh, man. Oh, the 68 gets in that left rear quarter panel. Around it goes the 33 truck of Mullins. Mullins in the outside wall. Brings the yellow out for the first time tonight. 24 complete. As we're halfway through this one. I expect everybody to come down, get tires and fuel. Richards out front. See if we can grab an interview here in just a second. to come out of turn number 4. We'll get to pit road here before we do that. Holy cow, what a race, folks, that we had here tonight. Just it's so great on the racing aspect here so far. We'll let them get to pit road here. And nice and easy does it. And the 5 will get up on the jack stands. Ooh, Bud Steele sliding through his box. We've seen him have to back up. That's going to cost him a little bit. Seen a flash repair being used out of that 53 truck as well. Robert's going to be the first truck off. The 33 slid through his box. Oh, man, oh man. Let's see if we can get a word with Richards right quick. Robert Richards, you got a copy on me? It's Matt up in the booth.
I got you, Matt.
Well, it seems like there, man, the further on in that run you went, the better the 5 truck got. You was able to work your way up to the race lead. What's your plan to hang on to it here for this restart, as you seem to have one of the better long run trucks here tonight?
Biggest thing is staying out of trouble, staying out of the wall. A few guys got up too high, seemed to go too high, and then get caught up in the wall. And that's going to be the key to staying up front, is making sure you save tires and stay out of the wall.
Alrighty, man. Well, a short race here tonight, already a little over halfway into it. You know, so you just got to get out there and drive your butt off, man.
Oh yeah. If I'm able to gap them a little bit, I'll most definitely save some tires and do what I can do to take it home.
Alrighty, man. Well, best of luck to you there, Robert.
Appreciate it, Matt.
And let's see if we can get time to grab one more. Let's see if we can grab one more. See if the lights go off this time. No, they do not. Let's grab Jack. Hey, Jack, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy on me?
Yeah, 10-4, Matt. I got a copy.
Alrighty, man. Well, how you doing out there in 3rd or in 7th right now in that number 83 machine?
Yeah, doing good. Glad to see the caution come out. Tires were getting kind of worn. Truck was getting tight coming out of the turns. But we're making our way up towards the front.
Alrighty, man. Well, you seem to be doing a good job out there. And go get them, Jack. Have fun, man.
10-4, thanks.
Alright, there we go. We'll get ready to go back green flag racing here in just a moment. Well, we'll get ready to send them back racing here at 27. Going to be completed by the time we get back going. Again, this race flying by. Over halfway done. Oh man, I tell you what, it's been crazy here at Iowa tonight. Again, folks, this league will be kicking off here full time on the channel here in about 2 weeks. We will be back here at Iowa for the first race of the season, where we're going to be double file, getting ready to go green here in just one moment. Here we go, out of turn number 4. Green the flag in the air. We're rolling once again. And Robert Richards brings them to green. Here comes Logan. He's got fresh tires on that truck. He's trying to get his way back to the lead. And I think that's Logan's best bet here. Take advantage of it early. He gets by Loveless there. And that's going to be moving Hilton to 2nd. Steele to 3rd. Steele again good on fresh tires as well, making a move toward second here out of turn number 4. Again, these guys on fresh tires, they seem to be really quick, but their truck runs out of tire pretty quick here. Logan slides up the racetrack. They're going to still be side by side. You got Spell in the outside wall back there. Seen that number 88 truck rub the outside wall. I believe was the truck we seen there get up high. Ooh, Bud runs into a problem on 4-2 as well. That's going to cost him all kinds of momentum. Here comes Johnson to his back bumper, stacking them up in 1 and 2. The 50 of them high, and we got trouble. We got the 08 around on the back straightaway. Man, that truck pretty much destroyed. We'll go back and take a look at it here. Oh, he just gets loose off the corner all by himself. 20 laps to go. Robert Richards out front. What a race, and now the yellow flag flies. We got more trouble. That's the 11 around of John Brill. Take a look here at what happened to Mr. Brill. A lot of action here in a hurry. Oh, that's Jack and Brill side by side, and there's the contact. Jack into the 51. Oh my goodness, what happened there? Holy cow. Man. Did Dwight Flesh get by that? I think he did. We'll go on board and take a look from Flesh's camera. Man. We'll go back and take a look here. This is on board with Mr. Flesh. Look at all that action right up in front of him. And you're going to see the problem occur into 1 and 2. And you just see, oh, whoa, where to go, oh, go that way. Man. Well, 18 to go and this time by. We'll get ready to send them back green flag racing here in just a moment. Richards has held on to the lead, Logan up to second. Steele had fallen to 4th. And that's going to be your top 4 here as we get ready for another restart here in this moment. Oh my goodness, this has been insane. 18 laps to go. Well, we will try to get some more interviews here in just a second. What a race it has been so far. And let's see. We grab Mr. Spale. I think we grabbed Mr. Spale yet. Hey, Mr. Spale, it's Matt up in the booth. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. How are you?
Oh, just, losing my voice, ready to scream at the top of my lungs the racing. It's been so good.
Yeah, it has been good. It's been real hard to pass here, that's for sure.
Man, if we do this every week, I'm telling you, I think your broadcaster's going to have to buy a new voice box. Literally.
Yeah, there's a bunch of good drivers in here that really race clean and hard. It's awesome.
And that's another thing I like with what we're doing, Spell, is we're doing tests. These are test races. People still have time to join before the season starts. That's the good thing about this. You've still got 2 weeks. I mean.
Yeah, for sure. So, and I know we picked up another guy that's in here with us tonight that I haven't raced around him a lot, but Charles raced with him and said that he's really good. Ted Deckard, I believe it's his name. So welcome to him. And yeah, we're still looking for good, clean drivers. So
Yeah, man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. I tell you, it's been a fun night. You know, as everybody knows at home, things have been changing on my end with the broadcast, and it gives everybody a chance to come out here and test. And it
yeah,
works.
for
It
sure.
really works.
For sure. This should be interesting here because the top, I believe everybody in front of me stayed out, and I stayed out, and everybody behind me, I think, pitted. So we'll see what tires will do.
Yeah, and you know, this is going to teach everybody a lot from when we come back here for the season. So good luck to you, man.
Thank you.
All right, that was Mr. Spell. Well, we're getting ready to go green, and as he alluded to, tire differences on some of these trucks. First truck on fresh tires would be Mr. Brooks back here in the 76, restarting ninth. Now that's important. Let's see how many positions he's able to pick up. Well, on the front row, you got Richards and Logan side by side with 14 to go when they come to the stripe. Here we go. Logan and Richards getting ready to go green, and side by side green flag is out. We're rolling here at Iowa. And nice run, everybody. 14 laps to go. Logan to the outside. He's going to maintain the top side now. Can he hang on? He's trying to take back over the lead from Robert Richards. Again, old tires on these trucks, maybe the outside more advantageous. Richards up near the wall. Logan to the bottom. Logan hangs the left, gets right back in behind. Take a look at Brooks up to ninth here on the pressure tires. Trying to work his way through, but he's stuck in traffic. Again, this is big here because that's fresh tires on that 76 truck. Can he make them count? He's got to find ways to get around these guys. He's off to the outside. He's going to pick up 2 here. He's on the outside of Lovelace. And he'll make that work with 12 to go. Now he'll just about split it 3 wide as he's got John right there with him. John jumps up in the 08 machine, does a great job. Here it comes Brooks to the top side now. This will put him to 6th. Leclerc right in front of him in the 50. Can he get to him? That would put him in the top 5. Keep in mind they restarted with 15 to go. He's made up 4 spots into a total of about 4 laps. Man, what a drive out of Brooks in the 76. He's up to 6th, going for 5th now. Brooks to the outside. Leclerc up the racetrack, throws a block. Now Brooks dives to the bottom. 10 laps to go. 10 more times around. Richards still up front. That moves Brooks to 5th. 08 coming with him also on pressure tires. Holy moly. Man. Brooks, first car on fresh tires, has made it to 5th. Will it pay off enough to get to Richards? Richards out front now. Good little gap over Logan. Logan second, third, Steele. 4th, Spell. Brooks now starting to die out in 5th. You see the tires starting to wear. The tire difference starting to come down after about 4 laps. Oh, the 08 to the bottom. That is John there in the 08. Walls back here in 7th. Leclerc back in 8th. Loveless 9th. Ledford 10th. Wow, what a race here at Iowa so far. 8 laps to go. 29 and the 33 side by side. Johnson back here trying to work his way through. Spell up to 3rd now, as Logan has fell out of the top 3. Steele now in 2nd. 1.2 seconds behind Richards. 6 laps to go. Six to go here from Iowa. Holy moly. Robert Richards and the 5 truck doing a great job. has ran a really good race after a horrible race last week. Coming back to be in the lead here, and Yellow out late in the going, and it looks like that may be real, and Walls possibly in trouble. Walls trying to get that truck righted. What happened here? Walls and the 08. Oh. 4 laps to go, and look at this. Out of turn number 4, it was Walls. That's Brooks, and there's the contact. Around goes the 08. John gets caught up into it. Walls slides back across the racetrack. That brings out the yellow now. Who to pit and who not to pit. 23 laps is what's on these leaders' tires. And look at Bud Steele. Bud thinking about it. As I'm looking here to see if anybody heads down. Logan coming down. Now some trucks going with Logan Johnson. Let's see. Logan there coming down pit road. And let's see. Johnson also the next truck in line. So Logan taking a little bit of a gamble here, pulling down pit road late in the going. Taking 4 fresh tires. You see Johnson as well. Man, oh man, that's going to be interesting. Holy cow. What a race we have seen tonight, guys. What an absolute crazy affair of a race. Well, Logan will exit. And he'll come out 10th. I don't know about that. I mean, fresh tires will do a lot, but that's a long way to gain in a green-white checkered situation. Well, we'll wait and see. White's still on the pace car. Three laps to go here. And a lot should go off this time by 2 laps to should give them a green white checkered attempt here. And nope, they're going to stay on one more trip. You see Spell right there in 3rd, Brooks in 4th. The freshest tires out of the top 5 goes to Brooks. Logan, of course, back there leading the charge with brand new tires. But he is way back. We're getting ready to turn them loose here once again. Man, oh man, what a race it has been tonight, folks. Robert Richards trying to finish this one off. Well, lights off on the pace car once again. Here we go, getting ready to go a green one more time. Here we go for a green-white checkered attempt. Steele, Richards on the front row, Spell third. Here we go, green in the air, coming to 2 to go this time by. Richards, nice start, Bud Steele. He's going to fall back a little ways. How many positions can Logan make up? That's going to be big. Pressure tires on that 63 truck to the outside. Tries to put it 3 wide. Ends up in the outside wall. White flag should wave this time by. White flag, 1 more to go. And right now, Richards out front as they race behind them. But here comes Bud Steele to the back bumper. Richards headed for 3 and 4. Look at Bud Steele. Send it through 3 and 4, but it's not going to be enough. Richards wins it. What a war behind them, 2 and 3 wide. Oh, Brooks gets third. Let's look at this race to the line back in the back of the field. Holy moly. Man, oh man. Oh, couple of trucks high. That's Spale as well. Man. Well, there you have it. Race over, and Robert Richards bounces back to get a win here tonight. Great job, Mr. Richards. And we'll get a word with him here in just a second. Hey, Mr. Richards, you got a copy on me?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, buddy, you come back, you bounce back. The last time we was on the air, we had a little bit of a problem, but you come back and grab the race win at Iowa.
Yeah, I love this track. This track is so much fun if you learn how to run it. It was. I was a little worried, being I was on old tires, and a few of the other guys had a little bit fresher tires, but it seemed to hold off after we cooled them down a little bit.
Yeah, it seemed like once they got 5 or 6 laps on them, it started to even out and wasn't so much of an advantage. Did a great job there on the green white checkered. You held them off, come home with the win. Good way to start it out heading into the season, man.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it.
All right, good job, buddy, and congratulations there in that 5 truck.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
All righty, man. We'll see you here pretty soon, man.
Thank you.
Well, we will grab Mr. Bud Steele coming home second here tonight. If we can get a word with him here in just a second. All righty, Mr. Steele, you got a copy on me?
Yeah, I got you, Matt.
Well, P2 here tonight, buddy.
That was a lot of fun. Yeah. Good race. Congrats, Robert. He put a nice block on me there. Wasn't expecting nothing less. I was tempted to touch him, but I had to let him go.
All righty, man. Well, class act as always, Bud. You come in second tonight, but a good run for that 53 truck. And I expect to see you to be a player here throughout the season, man.
Oh, I hope so. We'll see how the luck does this year.
All righty, buddy. Well, congratulations, and we'll see you here in just a few weeks.
Thanks a lot, Matt.
All right, let's grab Mr. Brooks here. Hey, Mr. Brooks, it's Matt up in the booth.
How's it going, man?
Well, you brought her home third here tonight in that number 76 machine. You come in, you got tires earlier, and it seemed like it paid off on that truck quite a bit, but then they kind of burn up on you a little bit, and you lost a little bit of your advantage. Do you think they paid off at the end any at all, or they evened off at that point?
Yeah, they were pretty much going away. The advantage I kind of learned partway through there was up high, running up high, and then kind of driving in real hard and deep, and then braking was really helping me a lot. I gained a lot. I was ninth or something like that, and I blew it on that last lap. If I would have stayed up high and tried to get Bud high, I think I could have got him, at least got second. But that was a lot of fun.
Well, at least you had fun here, man, coming home third. And congratulations, buddy.
Thanks, Matt. Thanks for coverage.
No problem, buddy. Alrighty, folks, we're going to take you through your race results, and that will do it here tonight. Great test night, a lot of fun and good racing. I learned a lot about what I need to do to the pictures to get them fixed properly. And when we come back here in 2 weeks, expect to have some fun. Well, let's take a look here at our race results here in just one moment. Oh man, I can't hardly talk here. Coming home first, Richard Steele is second, Brooks third, Johnson fourth. Loveless comes home fifth tonight. Sixth goes to Mullins, seventh Spell, eighth Leclerc, ninth Stewart, Ledford 10th, or 11th goes to Walls, Mr. John 12th, Deckard 13th, Patterson 14th, and Plesh rounds out the field in 15th. And 16th, Logan, after a great run, comes home 16th, 17th to Brill. Well, there you have it, folks. Again, some more work to be done on the pictures for everybody. I hope you had fun tonight. We'll be back here in just a couple of weeks with the full season of Area 51 Truck Series. Until next time, it's been Matt in the booth with you. God bless. Have a great one, everyone. We'll see you in the next one.